Hello, I'm the WanderingNewbie, it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have a World of Final Fantasy collab event. For Maxima, which I think was the phone game, with Serafi, is the way I'm going to say her name is pronounced, who, judging by her look, like I'm just going to peep this real quick, was exclusive to the phone game, and there was some sort of garden in the phone game, and she was the little NPC that took care of the garden. That's the entire thing that I'm going to go off of, because I know absolutely nothing about this character. This event is interesting. There is a fight in this event, can't tell you which one in particular, that has a problem. But, more on that later. So Super God over here is interesting. I don't know how much we will see it in this fight in particular, but his whole major gimmick is that he waits a lot of turns and hits you with a big move. At least that's what I saw looking at the AI routine. Yes, also that. Don't use black and white magic stuff. He counters it. You want a full physical back row team, because that's the other thing. He has a very nasty high high chance to paralyze move, but it only hits the front row. So if you're running a full back row team, you just don't get hit by it. Also, weirdest thing about this music is this could be World of Final Fantasy music. If you told me this was from 13.2, I would believe you, because it sounds like it's from 13.2. Not just because it's all over the place, like, distinctly, this feels like the music that plays, like, I can kind of see it in my mind's eye, like the rainy city where it's one of the times when Kaya shows up. Same composer, so that's why. Okay. I mean, he attacked. The boss did attack. The problem is on the ultimate version of this fight, they give him a lot of dead turns, and because he has ultimate level speed, it takes him a while to charge up those dead turns. When the song is actually just a 13 song. Well, okay, so to be fair, Odins in the history of Final Fantasy do have a history of having a problem with lightning attacks. I believe the one from 3 specifically would raise his sword to ready Zandatsuken, and became weak to lightning when that happened. But what about gun? You don't actually need a back row party for this. I just, converted the previous Vice party for this one and was too lazy to switch stuff up. I then also noticed that this boss does a lot of physical attacks. Didn't really, do the whole research into that, and figured that a back row party could actually eat those physical attacks maybe a little bit better. So, went with that as well. Correct. He is mostly piercing. The thing is, piercing attacks do still respect rows sometimes. Are we going to get a Zandatsuken or a Grymoire or something out of you, or do you have one move? Just think about last week's Ultimate Double Plus and how hard it was. Just for a hot second. I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna give you one more turn. Well. Time to die. I think he's going to follow up like the next turn with going near Zandatsuken, but he's dead. You tried. It's fine. For as simple as that was, the next few fights are going to be very rough. The two abilities on Tyro are the Magic Down Dance and the Dual Down Dance. The attack and Magic Down. So we're gonna eat one attack here raw. That's fine. As you do. We will recover. So Bahamut has two gimmicks here. One is charging for Mega Flare. He has a set pattern that is the start for Mega Flare. We'll probably see that starting up pretty soon. Mega Flare, obviously a big piercing attack, which is why I favored a Dual Down Dance. And Magic Down, just make sure, Mega Flare doesn't deal that much damage. The other thing that he does is he dispels a lot. Like, a lot. At the start of each phase, will dispel. Has 3 separate phases. So you need some form of haste on your party, and probably your Pro Shelga as well. Number of attacks pierce, but a number of them do actually respect defenses, so you don't want to be caught with your pants down. Or you can have very high DPS and skip them. Because he doesn't change phases while he's in Mega Flare phase, which he's in right now, obviously. So if you can just DPS hard enough during now, then you won't see the dispels. Other things, Omni resistant, only weak to Holy, so you'll need some of that. Now we're probably about to get hit by the Dispel. Luckily, Rasmo should have a turn by then. And we just pop the Roaming Warrior and get all of our defenses back up. Nope, he's gonna throw out a flare first. We hold action. Oh, wait, I think the Dispel always happens on turn 3. So yeah, we might actually have a little bit before we see it. So now... Wait, like... one more little mental tick here. And there we go. That should pop off right after the Dispel procs. Yeah. Could have timed it a little bit better, but hey, I'll take it. And perfect. Just gonna eat that flare. Just gonna... hit this biggie. That good heal. Actually, let's hit that Sentinel Grymoire as well. I feel like this Ding Dong can do a status effect. That's right. Touchdown. Or landing, or whatever it's called. The thing that he does right before Mega Flare and can do randomly during his turns has a very high chance to interrupt. Obviously, you can wear accessories to mitigate it. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, but this one you can wear accessories to mitigate it. But it is over 100%. It's 154. So accessories aren't going to be perfect. There's still a chance. So Potion Break can stop that from happening, because hey, if you can stop an interrupt, you take those. Some bosses, to remain nameless for now, don't let you mitigate their interrupts, and that's a problem. There we go. All you need to do is deal with his dispels and be on top of dampening his magic, and it's not too bad. Now I'm going to take a big sippy of this coffee. So Ultimate God. Ultimate God has two things. A big hit that guarantees interrupt, and a paralyze that hits the front row. Even if you are running a front row people, you are specking for dark. Spec for dark damage down. 100%. There is no question of this. You spec for dark down. This guy's big nuke hits outrageously hard. Without dark resist, it is 4k damage, party-wide. It also guarantees interrupt. It is physical, which is why you are seeing 3 sources of physical down from my party. Big. Yeah. He does that at the start of each phase. Yeah, don't DPS too hard, or he chain stuns you. This boss is super fucked up. But an Astra does make him manageable. And then once you stack enough defense or attack downs, that attack also becomes manageable damage-wise. The problem is, it's literally his first move. So you need to get attack downs out so fast. His phase changes are at 80% and 50%, so keep that in mind. And then the rest of it is just kind of easy cake. It's just managing that stuff. The real problem comes in the final phase, where he is doing it constantly. If you don't kill this guy by turn 5 of the final phase, you're dead. By the way, Sora is probably paralyzed here. Yep. But if you don't kill him by turn 5 of the final phase, you're probably dead, because he does it 3 turns in a row. These actions that he takes on these turns are random. Again, the big multi-hit paralyze is a problem, but it's just a percentile chance that he uses it. I can't plan around that. Sora needs the resist up instead. We're gonna get hit by the stun here in a second. And we're in final phase. We're in the DPS check. Renault is credit to team. Motherfucker. Don't paralyze. Red. Okay. Oh shit, something wore off. Oh, his in element wore off. Well, I die now. I might survive, maybe. If Renault gets turned, Renault. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Oh god. Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. The next two turns were going to be the big punch. That was the soften rage. He does the big punch 3 turns in a row. So that's it for the World of Final Fantasy event. Up next, well, technically it's the Valkyrie profile event. But the next real event we have is the FF9 event. So, I'll see you then.